Hi there, I'm Dustin, and this is the Gay Group Relationships channel, where we talk about gay relationships for groups of guys. In this video, I'm going to go into a little bit of more detail about Dustin's dream, as I introduced in the last video, but I'm still going to keep it kind of general, and I'll make videos in the future about more specifics. To start off with, I want you to think back to times in your life where you've had a group of really good friends, or maybe you've been on a sports team or a scout troop or something like this, where you just really got along with each other and really helped each other to have better lives. So the idea of a group relationship is something like this, but more formalized, where you just really synergize and you make each other the best people you can be. And you don't have to, as in teams and other things like that, you don't have to be with the bad people that you don't want. So to start off with, I think I'll talk about the size of the group I'd like to be part of. I think around 7 to 8 guys, plus or minus one, would be good. I grew up in a big family, and so maybe that's part of it. But I've also researched group dynamics for businesses and things like this, and they found that generally I think 6 to 8 people is a good number of people in a group, because you get a variety of interests and knowledge and abilities, but it's not such a big group that the individuals get lost. And so 7 to 8-ish guys is the size of the group I'd want to be in. And I think it would be great to live together with that group of guys. And I think it'd be important for each person to have their own bedroom and bathroom, so they have their own personal space. But then the rest of the house, the kitchen, dining room, living room, those kinds of things could be shared. And as well, when you're pooling resources, it's much easier to have nicer things because you're sharing the costs. And so, having things like a home theater and a gym and a spa would be great. And I really would like to have like a nice house like that. I'm not exactly on where I think I would want to live. I just think it would be somewhere near a major city, within, half an hour of a major airport. I wouldn't want to be right in the center of a huge city or out in the middle of nowhere, somewhere kind of in between. And I would like to be somewhere that has a decent climate. I don't love snow, so somewhere that doesn't have the worst winters. Next point, with the group of people, this many people, you would have a lot of different personalities. You would have people that are more extroverted, introverted, people that really like to do a lot of things versus people that like to chill a little bit more. And so it's nice to have those dynamics, because you get a variety of different experiences. And then going along with that, with the variety, each individual still needs to have those characteristics that are important in any relationship: ability to communicate, trusting others, being honest, and being a generally good person. I think would be important for each person in the group I'm part of. Next thing I'd like to discuss is the idea of running businesses together. You could run them out of the house, finding common interests with other individuals within the group, and then working together and making those into actual businesses and spending your time doing things that you enjoy doing that help the world as well. And the next point I'd like to discuss is just the overall balance of work and play, having fun versus, and being busy versus times of relaxing. I think it's important to have that balance in life. And with a group, you can have, people reminding each other to have that balance. But when you're being productive and stuff, enjoying that time together. Another issue that's important to me is health, both physical health as well as mental and emotional health. With the group of guys that I'd like to be involved with, we'd really prioritize physical health, both with eating healthy and these kinds of things, as well as exercise and being active and doing physical things and keeping in good shape. And then we'd help each other be resilient, help each other develop our personalities and our courage and our abilities. And so that's an important thing to me. And I'd like everyone in the group I'm with to be, to have that as one of their priorities. We would involve each other in a lot of things, but I think it would be important as well to involve ourselves in the community, being part of, the arts or sports or things like this. And I think as well, our families, it would be important to support each other's families, those that have, families that do things together, that we could find ways to be part of not only our own group, but influence the other groups that we're connected with. With the group that many people. You know, some people are going to have different hobbies, but it's likely that one or two other people at least is going to kind of be interested in any hobby that is important to you. So you'd always have someone to do things with that are important and that you like to do. And so I like the idea that with the group, you can do hobbies. And I think in the house, as well as you would have workspace in the house for the jobs, but I think it'd be good to have like a studio and a gym and these kinds of things to do your hobbies at home. I like to travel, and so I think traveling is an interesting dynamic with a group, because if I wanted to travel by myself, it's fine that other people at the house can take care of things with each other and watch after my plants that need to get watered and those kinds of things. Or if they need to go, a couple people could go and some people could still stay at home. And I think it would be important every year, or maybe twice a year, to do a trip together to spend time bonding in ways outside of the house and getting new and different experiences in different places. Speaking of travel, I think it would be nice to have a vacation home, maybe a cabin in the woods or some condos on the beach or something like this. And this could also be connected to a business idea where we had perhaps apartments or condos or houses in the different cities that we're from, and so you can go and visit your family and rent those houses out the rest of the year, or maybe have some beach condos that we go once a year to the beach and stay in our condos, but the rest of the year we rent them out. There's lots of different ideas that when you're all working together, you can accomplish a lot of things. I will finish off by talking about intimate stuff. I would like the group I'm in to be committed to each other and to not just have it be a free-for-all kind of a situation. I would, want people not to be spending their time on apps and websites looking for connections, because we'd be able to have those connections within our own group. But I think it would be nice to be open still to the possibility of, if there's someone that we all enjoy, or we have groups of other friends and we feel like it's a good idea to spend time with them in intimate ways, I think I'd be open to that, but I wouldn't want it to be random and completely open. So that's a little bit about some of the things I think would be interesting for a group I'd like to be part of. What are some things that you think would be interesting for a group you'd like to be part of? Please leave that in the comments. Or if you think of some of the things I've said wouldn't work, I'd like to hear why you don't think they would work, or maybe ways I can think about them better. So please like and subscribe, and please share this video. That's, as I've mentioned, probably every video, it's really important in something like this. It's a networking effort. So please share the videos, get more people talking about it, and that way we can start to find other people that are interested, and we can find the groups that will work best for us. Thank you very much, and have a great day.